Well, there again, YouTube home improvement enthusiasts, I suppose. I've not done a video for a while, and there's a reason for that. It's because we've been moving house, and we have now moved house, and I now have a garage. Welcome to my empire of dirt and random things. So to make this better, I've bought some storage, some racking stuff. I got it from this place, Storalex. Can't remember the company you buy it from online, but I'll look it up and I'll put it in the comments. But it's weird stuff. It all comes as like lots of little sections, and then to begin with, you just think, how is this spaghetti ever going to support weight? But once you start putting it together, it just gets more and more rigid. The more you put in, the shelves kind of bring it all together. So I've already made the corner unit, and then I made the shelf unit, and then I thought I could really video it. So I'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to assemble another shelf unit. So I bought the corner unit and then 3 of these. Now, whether I put another one over there or I put all 3 in a line down here, but I think the problem with that is I'm going to lose the top shelf storage because of the garage door, because it will go under, but obviously you've got storage on the uppermost shelf. So I think I'll end up making it into or I could make it into 2 lower shelves and have them on that side. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We'll see where we get to. And yeah, so I'm going to I'm going to put the camera down now and then try and really sketchily build one of these things, because as I say, to begin with, they're just all spaghetti, and then all of a sudden it goes, ah, right. So, to begin with, you got little plastic feet. So you have to put the plastic feet on the bottom of the uprights. It can be a bit awkward because they're kind of slot together, and some of the uprights are a little bit less than perfectly shaped to begin with, and you have to kind of give them a bit of a bend. But other than that, they go together pretty good. I haven't quite figured out how you need to make sure there's a little up arrow, and if the up arrow isn't up, then there's you're going to have problems, because the whole nature of the shelf system kind of involves it being the right way up. So I don't know how I'm going to actually set all this up in the end, but there's no right or wrong way to do it, I don't suppose. You just make it up as you go along and then correct your mistakes. Well, that's usually how my life works. So that's all the 4 little feet on. Then you've got the long sections that go on the front, and then the short sections for the sides. Now the corner unit was a bit of a, because there's 3 different sized lengths. There's a front length, and then a side length, and then a back length. So that's a lot more difficult to build. But once you get your head around it, it's not too bad. So I'm going to try and do this one differently to last time, because last time I put it down at the bottom. But I think possibly building a level up might be a better way to do it, and then it might hold itself together a little better. You need a trusty rubber mallet just to give them a tap-a-roo, and then they go together. I haven't figured out. There's holes in the sections every now and again, and I think you can obviously bolt the thing together to. Yeah. So occasionally it can be a bit warped, and as I say, you think to yourself, how does this support the weight it will? But they claim it can support 250 kilos per shelf, which is a lot. We'll see when it's built. Yep, I've already cocked it up. I've gone too high on this side. Yeah. Unfortunately, give it a bit of a bash, and it just comes back to pieces again. Better. So, no, you've done it wrong again. So you get your first shelf in, it can be a bit of a chew. Okay, so we're going underneath that hole. Now there is like a support spar that you have to put in that suspends the middle of the shelf. But they're a little bit janky as well. But again, they're weird. Once you start slotting it together, it sorts its act out. Okay. Another long one, and then we need a. So these are a bit squirrely. So this is like the mid support that goes to form the support that goes in the centre of the shelf. And I figured that after the first time of doing it, I did it wrong. I tried putting it on that way, and they just don't want to work. Whereas if you put it on that way, it slots into there, and then it sorts itself out. Now the instructions say to do it differently than this, but I've never been one for particularly following instructions. And it's working all right. It says, "Ooh, Mr. Peg." Aha. Yeah, I think this was an easier way than doing it from the bottom up, because now it's not wanting to wobbly all over you. And once you got it together, you slide that across, and then you just have to finish off the remainder of the shelves. Okay. A little bit out of shape. You know what? Yes. Another one of them. Another one of them. Slide that in there. The nicest thing about this is that there's no bolts involved. However, there we go. So once you've got them in, this adds a lot of rigidity and squareness once you start putting the shelves in. There we go. So you keep building, keep going up, and then eventually you get to that. And now the wife's shaking her head at me.